Hello there everybody, this is Speckblocklime here with another video reaction for all of you today. And now the video that I'm recording is from the channel The Rubber, an SCP video. I think I've been interested in the SCP stuff for a little while. I don't think a year, but at least a while. I read a few things, seen a few things, but even just reading or something, I haven't read like big deep dives or anything like that. But I think these videos from the channel might help, give me a little more idea of, what something's about, what it's doing, and I'm sure I'll research more, maybe watch other videos, maybe multiples of one SCP, as an interesting story stuff kind of thing. I like that everybody can add to this community, So anyway, this version that I'm doing is SCP-173. The sculpture. So anyways, no more rambling. Let's get on to the video.
Then John heard the worst sound any human being had ever heard, a sneeze, coming from 6 inches behind his head. For a second, John remembered an episode of Mythbusters he had seen before being arrested, before coming here, where they tested to see if someone could sneeze with his eyes open. And yep, he never saw the end. There was a sick, wet thud, a horrible ripping sound, and a scream that ended too quickly. John didn't even have a chance to turn around and look over. Hello everybody,
Damn.
I'm the Rubber. Today, we bring you a SCP Foundation Euclid class object, SCP-173. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. It moved to the SCP Foundation in 1993, but its origins are unknown to this day. SCP-173 is constructed from
it makes me think of like a clay doll, like these ancient statues that I've seen. Maybe it's an inspiration for that.
SCP-173 is completely still while in an organism's field of vision, only moving when it isn't being watched, even if the observer simply blinks or barely looks off the object. Just when the observer blinks, SCP-173 will make a grindstone sound and move forward a short distance quickly.
Ooh.
Despite the fact that it is a statue, SCP-173 can move fast enough to travel several feet in the time it takes for the human eye to reopen after blinking.
Damn.
It can literally move faster than the blink of an eye. It will advance towards its target until it is in range, then snaps its victim's neck. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull, or by strangulation.
Ooh, oh no, not that.
SCP-173 is apparently strong enough to snap the neck of a fully grown man almost instantly, although exactly how it does this is unknown. However, the creature is rendered completely immobile for as long as it's in an organism's sight. Therefore, personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking.
Yeah, don't look away.
Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. However, this is considered normal. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood, but so far, the source of these materials is still unknown. And due to the increasing amount of reddish-brown material, its enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis.
Oh
Being
no,
constructed of concrete and
that's not
rebar,
good.
SCP-173 is incredibly durable, able to hold itself in a fight against SCP-682. SCP-682
Yeah,
is
that's another one
beast
that I either I have already done or I'm gonna do this one too. But it's another tough one.
Durable SCP the
Another tough
Foundation
SCP.
contains. If you want to know more about SCP-682, you can click on this video in the upper right corner. Back to 173. So the Foundation personnel arranged a battle with 682 in order to test the durability of 173. And from that day on, it inspires great fear in 682. Because SCP-173 is an extremely dangerous object, hence is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and
taking
relocked the
turns.
container. And now, probably the scariest thing is that 173 seems to have started its reproduction. Here's one of the recordings of personnel's in 173's containment.
Ooh.
What are you looking at? John Avery, presently known as D5933,
Damn,
shouted at the
that
other
sucks for the
D-class personnel in the
D-class
cell.
personnel.
SCP-173,
They're like always
what
put
are you
in
looking
danger
at?
for
Came the
this.
reply. This worried John, as he was staring intently at SCP-173, and the other D-class personnel was standing behind John, facing the other direction. Then, John heard the worst sound any human being had ever heard, a sneeze, coming from 6 inches behind his head. For a second, John remembered an episode of Mythbusters he had seen before being arrested.
I don't remember I ever did see
where they tested
Mythbusters.
to see if
But
someone
I know
could
they test a
sneeze
lot of
with his
stuff.
eyes open. And yep,
I think
he never
it's
saw
kind of
the
hard to
end.
keep your eyes
There
open
was
for
a
sneeze.
sick,
I don't
wet
even know.
thud, a horrible ripping sound, and a scream that ended too quickly. John didn't even have a chance to turn around and look over. From SCP-173's Addendum 1, it was written that SCP-173 appeared to multiply, producing 2 identical copies. 2 D-Class personnel were killed. It is unknown how this process occurred. Each instance of SCP-173, now labeled SCP-173-1 and SCP-173-2, is to be moved to individual cells, each following original containment procedures. In Addendum 2, it was noted down that a second multiplication event occurred. SCP-173-1 through 4 are to be each contained as per original containment procedures. Objects reclassed as Keter. And in the Addendum 3, at least 61 copies of SCP-173 are as of now unaccounted for.
Oh no.
It is unknown how they replicated so fast, or how they replicated.
Oh no, they're all out there and doing
Video
stuff.
evidence of the containment breach shows multiple instances of SCP-173 working in unison across multiple cells to achieve the breach. Most of the instances still in captivity appear to have formed a rear guard, blocking Foundation agents from pursuing other instances. It is theorized that SCP-173 has a hive intelligence,
working really well together.
Scales with number of nearby copies. SCP-173
it's still just trippy. It looks like a simple statue, but yet it's that dangerous, even if it's doing its thing.
Are roughly 500,000 civilian deaths across North America in the last 48 hours due to SCP-173, and hundreds of thousands of sightings and pieces of video evidence. Major television news programs have obtained video of SCP-173 providing instructions
kind of hard
for
to hide that
instant death.
from the
And
public.
following saturation nuclear bombing on number of SCP-173 instances has been reduced. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have you ever heard or encountered any paranormal
freaking
event?
like scary statue or the
below.
way they move?
We will draw your story and share it with the world. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell. Please share it to your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Well, anyway, that was an interesting thing. Like, I just leave a few comments. You know, the statue or the sculpture, I think it's called. That thing is like simple, but at the same time it's deadly. I think it's one of the early ones of the SCP's existence. There's a few group. That's one of the early ones, like the most. You could almost call it one of like the mascots for the SCP stuff, the community. They're still popular, but obviously I think other ones have popped up that are now more popular, but they're like considered some of the classic ones. I think I've seen some stuff about it. I might have read something about it, but not like too deep. Scary statue can break people's neck. I think that's what I remember. And then stuff like that. But they added a little more info. And that's great. I liked the video. Not pretty much I can add. They pretty much explained everything. I was just reacting to the info that I didn't know about. So, anyways, hopefully you guys check out The Rubber. Check out their channel. Check out this video. And hopefully you guys, if this is your thing, check out more, SCP stuff. And hey, if you like this stuff, hopefully you give my, channel some views, this video, and others. Be really grateful. I'm also working on some other stuff. Some other channel stuff. When I think I can add it, I will add it. When I have it up and running. Same thing with if I add some stuff, others, links to other things. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you can get notified about future videos and other information. And hopefully I get to check out stuff with you guys. Take care of yourselves. See you later.